What's up guys, Blackwar and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on Pro Cycling Manager 2019 for the 32nd episode of the Team Sunweb Career Mode. And today's episode will be the beginning of the Vuelta 5 stages. As previously mentioned, we'll have a team time trial between Salinas de Torrevieja and Torrevieja, then a hilly stage between Benidorm and Calpe, 2 sprint stage, Ibi Alicante and Cullera El Puig. And we'll finish the episode with the mountain stage between Leliana and the Alto de Javalambre. Dumoulin Salmon appears to be on a very similar shape, but a very good one, which is good. I don't know what that means. Okay, maybe they'll have a fitness peak soon. I don't see it, but why not? Rod Power is on fitness peak. Jay Hindley, sorry, is really tired, but we'll have to deal with that. I mean, I could potentially put Zoran Kraf Anderson, but he would have. I don't want him to do too many race days. Louis Vavec is already on 82. Could I change Jay Hindley? Jay Hindley's on 68 race days. Who's like on a very decent form at the moment? Nikas Arndt. How many race days? 57. You know what? We'll replace Jay Hindley with Nikas Arndt. Let's go for the Sam trial. Alright, the Sam trial has started. I just want to prepare my riders, and then we'll take a look at the start list. So, Nicolas Roche, you will take 10-second relays. Dumoulin 25. Nikas Arndt, a solid 17. Sam Omen, a solid 15. Rob Power, 10 seconds. Stork, 10 seconds. Mark Hirschi, 15. And Michael Starrer, you'll have 13 seconds. Alright, so we're counting on Tom Dumoulin, let's be honest. We'll even bump on to 20 just in case. But taking a look at the start list, FDJ has Thibaut Pinot as their leader. Gaudu and Madouas are also here. Katusha Alpecin, probably Zakharin as always. Yep, there we go. There's another Zakharin. CCC, they just have no one because they're CCC. Next up, we'll have Agent de Mondial. Maybe a chance of having Romain Bardet in there. Or Pierre Latour. Yep, we have Pierre Latour. Then Direct Energy. I mean, except maybe Calmejean, but he's not there. Then us with obviously Tom Dumoulin, the winner of the last Giro d'Italia. I'm just gonna reduce his rhythm because the guy is gonna kill himself by pacing a lot. Astana has Miguel Angel Lopez. Izaguirre, no son of Omar Friday despite his incredible form. That's surprising. Trek to Goffredo, Nicholas A. Richie Port is there. Okay, good team. Ineos, Les Buscades. So Yanni Moscon, Egan Bernal, Ivan Souza, Chris Froome, Wout Poels, Geraint Thomas, Luke Rowe, and David de la Cruz. Ah, God, I hate this team. Movistar, gonna be the same story. Marc Soler, Carapaz, Valverde, Amador, RVT, Landa, Quintana, Betancourt. Can they just like behave? Jeez. Jumbo Visma, who's the leader? They've got Kruijswijk and Roglic. Okay. Lotto Soudal, Thomas de Hent, and Tim Wellens. Bahrain Merida with Vincenzo Nibali and Domenico Pozzovivo. Okay. Interesting. UAE. Does UAE have anyone? Tadej Pogacar, Dan Martin, no son of Fabio Aru. For Mitchelton Scott, we'll have Simon Yates and probably his brother. Yep, there you go. Simon Yates, Adam Yates, Esteban Chavez, Mikel Nieve. They're always there. Wait, is that the end of the time trial? Ah, I've finished the time trial already. Ah. Well. It's not great. I should have just paced the entire time with Dumoulin. Okay. I didn't expect this to be such a flop. Well, we're gonna keep the list though. Boransro with Formolo, Maika, De Koninck, Julien Lafilippe. I think that's about it. Yep. Dimension data. I swear to God, if Kreuziger is there. Okay, he's not good. EF, Michael Woods, Rigoberto Urán, TJ Van Garderen, but he's gonna crash in a few days. And that's it for the lineup. We're currently third of the Sam trial, but we're gonna drop down a lot. Right, we're finishing in third place, 11 seconds behind Ineos. I think if I had paced a lot more with some Dumoulin towards the end, I probably could have been able to overtake some guys from CCC. But I'll take third as we now head to Benidorm for a hilly stage. Alright, we're on the way for the second stage of this Vuelta. Simon -3. This man will never be in a good shape now. That is physically impossible. Tom Dumoulin still here, +1 today for him. We might try and win this stage. If you remember what happened in my Vuelta playthrough, this stage was quite chaotic, much more than I anticipated it to be. So hopefully we can have some fun today. We're going to send Rob Power in the break. If the man could be polka dot jersey of the Tour and the Vuelta, that would be quite sick. Jelle Van Aert is also here. I mean, it turns out that everyone is attacking, which isn't something I had planned. But there you go. Rob Power managing to get a great a gap with Niklas A. And I think Joseph Cerny. Right, there goes the first attacks for the KOM. Jelle Van Aert is the first one to make a move, followed by A and Cerny. I think I've taken by far the worst wheel. Yeah, I have. Niklas A already struggling as well to keep up, which is why we've attacked with Rob Power, trying to make a gap and come back on Jelle Van Aert, which we will do so, and we're going to take the first points of the Vuelta, 5 points for the Australian Rob Power. Second climb of the day, the Alto de Benilloba. We're going to try and be much more vigilant and aware of our surroundings this time. I'm just going to wait for the attack of Jelle Van Aert. There he goes. Immediately jumping in the wheel. I'm not going to waste time being in the wheel of Joseph Cerny. We're just going to wait until Van Aert finishes his efforts, and then we will counter the Belgian. There we go. Can we overtake him before the line? We're going to be on the inside of the corner, and yes, we are going to overtake him. 8 points for us. Right, big incident. Big incident. The entire Dimension Data team fell, and by doing so, they brought up Tom Dumoulin in the crash. So we're going to have Storer and Stork wait for Dumoulin because we're currently losing a lot of time. The UAE team as well is pacing for some reason. Well, no, waiting for some reason. I don't know who they're waiting for, but come on. Alright, let's go. Where's Dumoulin? Dumoulin in the wheel of Michael Storer. Storer in the wheel of Florian Stork. Okay, we're going to come back in the peloton, hopefully. There we go. Okay, that was more scarier than actually dangerous, but it's still an incident. There's been some attacks here and there in the peloton, sorry, in the breakaway, which led to the group completely being destroyed. We're gonna make our train for this climb. We might try an attack with Tom Dumoulin. I mean, by might try an attack. We will pace with our guys. Hopefully, we can create like some sort of a gap at the summit. Marc Hirschi is going to try and bring Dumoulin and Salmon to the front of the peloton. Andre Amador currently pacing quite a high rhythm for the Costa Rican, the future rider of the Team Ineos, if I'm correct. There goes an attack, TJ Van Garderen, followed by Ivan Garcia Cortina, Yates, and everyone else, which is great. Valverde, for example, brilliant. But no, we're still pacing strong at the front with Marc Hirschi. Oh, actually, I could use Rob Power as a relay. I know he doesn't have a lot of energy, but I could use him as a relay. Okay, let's see how that could work. First of all, we're going to wait. We're going to stop Marc Hirschi. We're going to pace a lot with Sam Omen, trying to come back on Rob Power, which we are going to do. Can we create any gaps here? Let's see. Let's attack with Tom Dumoulin and see what happens. No, ideally I'd need Sam Omen to follow. Okay. I don't think Sam Omen has got the memo. Alright, let's go back in the world of Rob Power for Tom Dumoulin. Let's wait for the comeback of Sam Omen, which is going to be the main thing to help us go through this stage. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright, Rob Power is going to give it all he has, all he's got. I don't know for how long he's going to be able to maintain this. Not for long, if my maths are correct. There's still 20k to go. Yeah, yeah, okay. That was not my best idea I've ever had. Right, just under 8 kilometers to go. Raw Power and Salmon have been dropped with pretty much Roglic actually. Okay, I didn't expect that. But Tom Dumoulin is still well and truly in the main group, as expected. With Mark Hirschi, who's managed to do a solid recovery ever since the little climb. Okay, let's go for this sprint. Let's try to win this sprint. We're not gonna get the leader's jersey because there's only 10 seconds to get at the end of the day. But you never know. We might be able to get some gaps if we're lucky enough. I don't think that we will get any gaps, but you never know. Or maybe like a guy like Richie Port will get dropped because that's his signature move. No, Mark Hirschi pacing, crashed by Niklas A. He was in the breakaway. That's a shame. A big crash actually. Right, Tom Dumoulin launches his sprint. It's gonna be between Valverde. Okay, it's gonna be Valverde. It's gonna be Alejandro Valverde to take the win today, ahead of Julien Lafilippe and Geraint Thomas, who takes the leader's jersey. Brilliant. Dumoulin 9th. Right, Dumoulin 9th in Calpe. GC-wise, he's now 6th. Egan Bernal has taken the lead over Yanni Moscon and Geraint Thomas. Chris Froome, Alejandro Valverde makes a jump up to 5th position. Best climber is Rob Power, which is the main thing. And yeah, next stage, sprint stage between Ibi and Alicante. Right, so good day for the team. Dumoulin +4, useless, but good. Florian Stor +4, useless, but good. I mean, our sprinter is going to nick us out. Sadly, 0. So yeah, let's just wait until the sprint, shall we? Right, sit rep on the breakaway. 5k to go until the summit. I didn't plan on sending Rob Power in the break, but it's early Vuelta. I need to take as much points as I can, knowing that towards the end it's going to be harder as there'll be just massive climbs, just like on the Tour de France. So we have Adam Hansen, Lucas Ogier, Pavel Kochetkov, Stephen Cummings, J. Robert Thompson, Alex Howes, Ben Gastauer, and of course Rob Power. We're going to try and go back at the front of this group. Who will be the biggest threat here? Probably Ben Gastauer or Pavel Kochetkov, but Kochetkov is a bit far down. We're going to follow the attack by Lucas Ogier. Let's go. He's a worse sprinter than I am. He's a worse climber. I mean, he's the worst everything than Rob Power is. Remembering, Rob Power will not be re-signing, I think, for next year because he wanted just too much money. So if we could send him home on a polka dot jersey, that would be greatly appreciated. And we're gonna take another 3 points here at this climb. Brilliant, love that. Okay, there's been quite a massive crash, including Julien Lafilippe, Richie Port, Carapaz, Madouas, probably Zakharin by the... Yep, there he is. I think they'll all come back in the peloton, but it led to 2 withdrawals. The withdrawal of Mikel Nieve and Cameron Maya, so not a great day for the riders of the team Mitchelton Scott. And why is Bora getting dropped here? How is Bora getting dropped? There's no wind. Now that is one odd thing, but they should come back. There we go. Cesare Benedetti will make the cut. Right, 2.4k until the summit of the Puerto de Tibi. We're once again going to lead the break, waiting for the first move. Most likely the one of Alex Howes or Pavel Kochetkov, you never know. We're still pacing quite hard at the front. There we go. There goes Alex Howes. Or Howes, sorry. But we should easily overtake the American. We're going to be careful as well of Pavel Kochetkov. But we should be good to take 3 points at the Puerto de Tibi. There we go. +3 for Raw Power. +6 today, 19 points. +14 ahead of the 11 and that. Alright, 13k to go. A lot of things have happened, including Nicolas Roche and Nikas Arndt getting dropped. So, goodbye sprinter. We still have Raw Power in the break. The gap is 30 seconds though, so it's quite a very marginal gap. Only 77 riders left in the peloton. Some riders have been dropped here and there. Nero Quintana, Carapaz, Pogacar, Thibaut Pinot. I mean, just your usual riders that get blocked in like the first echelons of the race, which means we're going to sprint with, I mean, you guessed it, the main man. Tom Dumoulin is going to be our sprinter today. We've got our train ready. We're just waiting on the breakaway to get co-op, and then we will start our efforts. Did we just get blocked because of a corner here? Is that what happened? Okay, that is one of the weirdest things I've seen in this game. Less than 5k to go. There's going to be a slight hill, which is just up ahead on the road. Florian Stork is pacing, trying to beat Zdenek Ścibar in one of the worst races I've seen in ever. Mark Hirschi is going to take the lead now. Oh, there is Viviani, and he is already gone. Okay, well, I've lost. Let's make sure of something. And I got blocked once again. Brilliant. Okay, the win today for Dylan Groenewegen. Yep. Groenewegen ahead of Boassenhagen, Tom Dumoulin, Boassenhagen, Viviani, Bonifazio, Bevin, Geraint Thomas, Salmon, Andre Amador, and Vincenzo Nibali. Right, so 1-2 for the Netherlands. Sadly, Groenewegen ahead of Dumoulin. But, I mean, I'll take second on the sprint stage. It's going to give me some seconds plus 6, which now put me 6 seconds behind Egan Bernal. Second as well, tied with Valverde for the point classification. Mountain-wise, we're still in the lead. Good. Next up, Cuillera El Puy. Right, fourth stage, sprint once again. This time I won't send raw power in the break, that for sure. Dumoulin plus 3, which is good, which means he's going to be able to be our main sprinter today, because Nika Sanz is going to get either dropped or just not going to be able to participate in the final sprint. Okay, so this is how the breakaway looks like. I was just pacing with Arndt, Roche and Storer. Well, I mean pacing. I was just like bringing them at the front. And it turns out that they might have gone in the break. So you have a 7-man breakaway up front with 3 riders from the team. Nika Sanz, Nicolas Roche, Michael Storer. Then we have Francisco Ventoso, J. Robert Thompson, Andrea Garosio and Pavel Kochetkov. In the case of this breakaway going to the end, it's great. It's also good because I'm going to try and prevent Kochetkov from getting K1 points. But yeah, apart from that, I don't know what happened. Okay, Pavel Kochetkov has attack in the group. He's dropped us, which is, and I quote, not ideal. But Nicolas Roche is trying to come back on the Russian, and then we'll have Michael Storer ready to plant another move. There goes Michael Storer. Can we overtake Pavel Kochetkov? It turns out that we can't. So that was just shit. Alright, El Puy is in 5 kilometers now. Mark Hirschi has started his effort. We've managed to pull Nikas Arndt back in the train, which is good. That's one more chance to win today. Even if I would like to win with Tom Dumoulin, I mean, you can't always do what you want. So Omen is going to start the sprint with Dumoulin in his wheel. Is that Groenewegen already? Oh no, that's Ngon Alliansen. Okay, good. I thought that was Groenewegen. And then there goes Nikas Arndt. That's Groenewegen. No, that's Van Poppel, even worse. But the win today is for the guy who's been in the breakaway the entire time. Nikas Arndt wins the 4th stage of the Vuelta ahead of Elia Viviani, Dylan Groenewegen, Patrick Bevin and Tom Dumoulin. Okay, I didn't expect that to happen. That's extremely surprising. Alright, just before the final stage of the episode, we have some contract news. Rob Power is joining Mitchelton Scott. He's joining the resident Australian team. We have also Keesbol, who will go to Wanty Group Gobert. Max Kanter is going to Bora Hansgrohe. And then we have a follow-up from Koen Vermeulen, which, I mean, I didn't plan on signing him. He does have decent stats, but he signed for FFL, so fuck you. And finally, we have an offer today from Nick van der Leek. It's just a no. It's just a no. Right, final stage of the episode, Eliana Alto de Javalambre. Sadly, Dumoulin only on a +1 today. He's still 85 mountain, but I was expecting a bit more. Salmon +2 mountain. Great. We're not going to send Nikas Arndt in the breakaway this time, or anyone that was pacing. However, we will send Rob Power, the current leader of the mountain classification. which is great. It actually is great. 3k to go until the summit of the Puerto de Alcublas. We'll make a rundown of the breakaway following the climb. But there goes the first move, Simon Spilak. And we'll immediately follow no sign of Pavel Kochetkov. Nope. So that's already a good thing. If you're wondering why my yellow energy is so low, it's probably due to the fact that I had to pace at 90 for a solid 30k to try and join them. Maybe not 30, but a good 20 kilometers just to join the group. And I'm going to get blocked. I'm not going to get any points. Brilliant. You love to see it. I got what? 1 point? I got none. Brilliant. Love that. So breakaway. Rob Power, James Woolen, J. Robert Thompson, Fabien Grelier, Christophe Pinkston, Tosh van der Zande, Ricardo Zoidel, Simon Spilak, Manuel Boaro, Peter Stetina, Luis Leon Sanchez, Brent Walter, Fabio Felline. Okay, so things are getting quite interesting because there's 29k to go and the gap for the breakaway is over 7 minutes. So I feel like there's a good chance that we'll go until the end. But now I need to manage both breakaway and the peloton, and when I do that, I'm usually trash at both. So hopefully there's a beginning to everything, and we'll manage to get the win in the breakaway and gain some time with Tom Dumoulin. Alright, we've started the Alto de Ravalambre. I've just taken a look. We're like tied best climber. Well, I mean, we're the second best climber behind Simon Spilak, and then it's a tie with Ricardo Zoidel. So I feel like we're in a decent position. However, Ineos are pacing a lot, and by pacing a lot, I mean that they're not messing around. They've already managed to gain 2 minutes since the start of the climb. So I'm not even sure we're gonna go till the end now. Who's that struggling? That's Egan Bernal. It's probably because he's getting blocked by his own teammates. Wait, who's the green jersey? Isn't the green jersey Valverde? Okay, no, he's Groenewegen. I haven't said anything. Please forgive my my ignorance. There's been an attack. Ricardo Zoidel has made a move up ahead. We're gonna try and help some of these blokes to catch him, but he looks like he's gone. I think he might be gone. I probably should have been a bit more careful and a bit more vigilant as to what the breakaway was doing. Yeah, he's won it. He's definitely won that. He has definitely won today's stage. The question is, can Tom Dumoulin do anything today that, apart from being blocked by Vincenzo Nibali and Julien Lafilippe? I do not know. How is he gaining a minute on us? How has he gained a minute? I'm calling hacks from Ricardo Zoidel here. Dumoulin, try not to destroy yourself by coming back on this group. Thank you. Okay. Well, the win for Zoidel, that's a fact. The question is, who's going to be second? Probably not Raw Power, because Raw Power is now struggling. I don't think I'm going to be able to attack with Dumoulin, so we'll just pace until the summit. Egan Bernal is going to drop me. That's brilliant. Oh, actually, Zoidel is not going to win. Zoidel is not going to win. The win for Luis Leon Sanchez today. Wow. I didn't see that coming. I really thought he had it. Zoidel is not even going to be second. He's going to be third. Second place will be Felline, then Egan Bernal. Tom Dumoulin, who's literally dying, but it's all good. We're going to lose, what, 8 seconds on Bernal? Yeah, decent. Decent. Alright, it's a win for Sanchez today, ahead of Felline. Zoidel. Bernal gets 13 seconds on Tom Dumoulin. GC-wise, we're now 19 seconds behind the Colombian. Luis Leon Sanchez jumps to 3rd position. We've lost some moment in the GC, but it's all good. Raw Power, though, 13th place. Oi oi. Mountain-wise, Raw Power is still in the lead, 9 points clear of Luis Leon Sanchez. And yeah, points-wise, we take the green jersey ahead of Tom Dumoulin. Okay. Well, this is where we're going to wrap this episode. If you've enjoyed it, then please be sure to leave a like down below. That would really, really mean a lot. And I should see you in 2 days for the next episode of the Sunweb career mode. I've been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. Or them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with the bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sit blockbuster.